Most of the cameras are back.
What the farts? So our Streamlabs just totally crashed. It just like...
Alright, go play. Let me see if I can...
So we're going to work on the player cam. Sorry, guys. What the fuck? Every time we come to your house, there's a problem.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my electricity at my house. It's dumb.
Electricity.
It's probably my Wi-Fi, really.
Well, no, it was like the program crashed. Like, there was an unexpected problem with OBS. I was like, oh! I like, fuck is this? I panicked. But keep calm and continue to play pinball. Poorly, but still play.
This is very annoying, you guys. Very annoying.
Is that camera just being a shitbag?
Yeah. Okay, this is gonna look weird for a second, don't worry. It's just double me. Ignore that.
You want to switch it to this one?
No.
Oh! I wish it was a playfield camera because that was really stupid. Tonight might be a night where we have to jam some jams.
Alexa, jam some jams.
Is there an Alexa in here?
I'm not sure. Now there is.
She just said I'm not sure.
Cancel. Okay, I'm gonna unplug the fucking camera. Damn camera's been giving us shit all night in the fucking...
She just doesn't want to work. She's still on vacation.
Sorry, everyone.
Vacation, all I ever wanted.
Yep. Our fucking stream is falling apart. Oh no.
Did you make it yellow?
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to check. I was like, is there a color out? We still haven't gotten to the back of this. Anna hasn't gotten back there to switch the dip switch to make it a 3-ball. So this is a 5-ball.
And I probably won't do that.
You should though.
I don't want to.
But if you played this in a tournament, it would be a 3-ball. It's an early solid state. Unless it has reels, it'll be a 3-ball game.
I don't care. It's at my house. Okay.
Yeah, but like you won't ever know what your best score is because it doesn't count if it's a 5-ball unless it's a reel.
It's just not gonna count.
Ever? Like never?
It's for fun at my own house. If I'm like
I miss competitions and she loves like I'm surprised you're not on Pindigo, like just like putting all your shit up there.
I don't use Pindigo very much. No, if the IFPA starts up again, maybe I'll change it back to 3-ball. Alright? But for now... Okay. It's better. I don't know. The whole world might explode.
No. Well, actually, maybe. It's some fucking weird-ass shit going on, guys.
Hey, Eric. Hey, iLol. Sorry you're depressed. It is a great game. 3-ball is not the only way not canned from the lamp. There is another way. It's called 5-ball, and it's Anna's way.
It's Anna's way. That's how Anna's. This is way. Anna's Harlem. She can play out if she wants.
I want to play at 5 balls.
Is this camera back on?
Yep.
Oh, hi.
Yep.
Do we have to switch fix the color?
It's possible. It looks a little blown out, but...
just turn off all the auto stuff.
Alright.
Pop the gain up, and then when I sit down, I'll fart with it. We have this thing, I have a tendency to fart with all the colors of our cameras.
Yeah. She makes us look good.
It's not hard, because we already look good, but it's fine.
Anna equals the right way. That's right. Not camera. Oh, you have a Harlem too. Nice, Eric. It is in great condition. I actually just bought it from the Papa liquidation, which is very sad.
It's a bittersweet, bittersweet moment.
They gave me a good one, sight unseen, and it's.
I mean, all those, I trusted all the games coming out of replay, to be honest, because they're kept in good shape. You know that they're usually like, they know what they're doing. They knew what they're doing.
Maybe they'll be back. Is that possible?
I mean, I don't think as they existed, as we knew them, that it won't be the same. Okay.
No, it won't be the exact same. But it does have some nice juicy splitters that's imperative for this game.
Oh yeah, we gotta add the scissor count.
We did have to add the scissor count. Yes. Did you do a scissor?
No, I have not scissored today.
Okay.
On the pinball machine. Let's keep it clean, kids.
I didn't even know what you were talking about until you said that.
What are we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about. How's everybody's Thursday night? I will tell you, I'm really glad we didn't stream yesterday. Because yesterday was a crazy, for us Americans, yesterday was nuts. And I'm sure all over the world, you guys were just like, what the fuck are they doing there? But I probably would have been a crazy person if we had to stream yesterday. But we streaming today.
Spell scissor. S-C-I-S-S-O-R.
Yes.
Scissor count 0.
But you shouldn't ask me because I misspell shit on our streams all the time. Like during our competitive Nublar runs, and I spelled competitive wrong, I'm pretty sure.
That's correct. Yep.
And then nobody noticed until iLaw popped in, and then I was just like, hey, you know it's spelled wrong. And I'm like, it's just like the third stream we've used this fucking thing.
It's very embarrassing. I didn't
That's pretty
notice
embarrassing.
either, but whatevs. Everything's cool.
It is what it is.
Let's do this. Where's scissor count now? It's up here. Move it. I'm gonna have it like.
We may have to also add a totally suck butts count because that's what we're doing right now. But we're just getting started. We're just getting started.
Can you see that? I feel like no one can see that. I'll put it over here and I'll make it black. Part of the fun of having a stream. I get to have.
Don't flip! Flip!
Oh, how about this? No. What happened?
Huh?
No, I'm just trying to. Oh, I can have a background.
Hey, thanks for the follow! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Welcome to Hot God! This is horrible! This is embarrassing! I even made 20,000! It's a ball 5! Okay.
What up here? No.
Well, that's not cool. Who followed us? Tell me who followed.
Wild Bill, TX. Hey,
Wild Bill!
Welcome to Hot Notes. Okay, here's scissor count. I'll put it right there.
Perfect. So far it's 0.
Yes, Ball Star 69. It does look like it says that, but it actually doesn't. There is a D. If it's spelled correctly, hot is not hot news.
There's a D in the center.
This table came out in 1979. I think which is the same year.
Scissor.
Dolly Parton.
I just fucking scissored.
Dolly Parton came out the same year.
One more. That was horrible. Oh, this came out the same year as Dolly.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was wondering about that because Dolly was another game that they did the whole like the kind of the chimes.
Yeah.
To make a song.
Right.
Because hers was Here He Comes Again.
Yeah.
And it's funny because a mutual friend of ours has a Dolly, and their chimes were a little funky, like they were just kind of a little off. And I was like, it kind of really sounds like that one song. I wonder if that's what they were trying to do. And our friend was just like, I don't think so. And I looked it up, and I was just like, oh yeah, here it is. Like here's the press release. It was like an image of the original press release from Dolly, and it was like typed on a typewriter, and it looked like it had been like sent through like Western Union or like a telegraph or something. It was crazy. And it wasn't that long ago, but it still was just like weird to see. I was just like, that's like printed on one of those printers that had the holes on the side of it. Like
those weren't around in '79.
No,
I don't know. Were they?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's... Anyway, 79 was a long time ago. Wild Bill was in junior in high school.
A junior in high school?
Junior and senior in high school.
Wow. Okay, Wild Bill. So, were you a pinball player? Or is this kind of like your kind of games that you like to play?
Did you have these games at your school? Or
I
don't have games at school.
This would have been at like a...
Oh, you love pinball then. That's cool. That's awesome. So, where did you play back then? Were there pinball arcades? Oh! I mean...
Well, I got more on that ball.
Raise your stein to 79.
Hey!
Double flip.
What's up? I'm doing a dry month, so... And I'm still...
I am not.
Even after yesterday, I'm still... dry.
Well done.
Yeah, somehow.
Oh,
boy, am I going to drink some bourbon after this month, though. Woo!
I heard something sad about, how everything's closing and stuff. The bowling alley from my hometown is closing down.
Oh. Yeah, it's so sad. Like, I think they tried, somebody was talking about how they tried to reopen bowling alleys, but it was, like, really, like, depressing, because it's like, you can't really drink, like, you can't hang out and drink.
Yeah.
Like, it's just... each lane has to be like every other lane kind of thing, and it's just not the same. And it's kind of the same as like when they opened the bars here in Chicago. Because we're in Chicago, if you don't know. And they opened our pinball bar when they were like trying to like, let's try and do this. And they opened the pinball bar, but it was like happy that it was open because we wanted to give them business and I missed playing there, but in the same sense it was really weird because it was like every other game was turned off and there's plastic sheeting everywhere and it was just like, and the vibe was like, it all felt very apocalyptic. Like everyone's just like, I missed you, we're all in masks and we're like, we're not supposed to be close to each other and we had to like stay in these tables and these little pods and things and
yeah,
I mean, it's better than nothing. That's what I'll say.
It was better than nothing, but it's definitely not the same. Hey, Brian Tessier, how's it going?
Hey, Brian.
How are you today?
Sorry we're a little late tonight, guys.
Yeah.
We had
issues at my house every time. I don't know what it is. We're in this back room, and maybe it has just like weird power, or it's like a weird like Faraday cage, or. I mean, it's obviously not a Faraday cage, but it's like, it's just,
we're trying to scream in a Faraday cage? No wonder we have problems.
But, maybe there's like a ghost back there or something. Like
maybe.
Messing with our stuff. Maybe it's my cat.
That's when you gotta be like very, like, oh yeah, maybe your cat ghost jumped up on your computer and that's why the OBS crashed.
Yeah, perhaps. I wonder which cat it was.
That's when you gotta like really like, those movies where they're like, they become friends with the ghosts. They're just like, the ghosts are here, they're not going anywhere. It's not like I'm not trying to because there's the poltergeists.
Yeah.
And then there's just like the ghosts,
Yeah.
They're just like.
They're just confused. They're dead and they don't know it, like, bummer. Be nice to them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually don't really know.
Did you change the color green or did it just come undone?
Oh my god, Moobut just said you smelled great.
Oh.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Like hot links?
Yeah.
I'm not on there though.
It says. Oh no, because you were the last to sub, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any tape? Oh, you need this tape.
That shit's broken.
I'm on my last ball. I can do it after this ball.
How about having sex with your dead husband, like in Ghost?
There was another movie like that. Wasn't
Weird.
it like what was that movie with Michelle Pfeiffer? She was dead. And I think it was like Michelle Pfeiffer and maybe Harrison Ford? And she's like a ghost.
I don't remember, but there were, I don't know.
Okay, here's the thing about Ghost that I think is really funny. Every single time I see that scene, I just try and picture Whoopi Goldberg instead of what's his face? Because because that's really like in that moment when he's like able to touch her and everything. Yeah. It's really just Whoopi. Like in real life, like if you were just like a bystander walking by.
Oh, really? I don't remember that movie enough.
Because he like goes inside Whoopi Goldberg's body, and then she's able to like touch her and be like, oh, like, yeah. And I just every time I'm just like, I always think about like how I was like, this is kind of awkward.
I would like, yeah.
That's
interesting. It's an interesting way to
not a problem. I mean, that's fine.
No,
you, but. It's just funny. I'm gonna take this real fast.
Okay. Be careful. Oh god. Turn it off first.
Okay. We've got a this plug likes to come out.
Guess what? I'm gonna solder. We're leaving this here. I'm gonna solder that plug in.
You're gonna solder it?
I'm gonna solder it in.
All right.
How about that?
If you can do that.
And I can unsolder it if it breaks. Don't worry. It's not impossible. Idol says there are definitely ghosts. Okay.
I've experienced some weird things that I can't explain. That's true. I have also experienced some weird things. Actually, okay. So when I was in high school, we did it was like a field trip, and we went to like some historic house or something, and they're just like, oh, it's like, it's rumored that this is haunted. And then as like part of the thing, they're like, you got to guess which room that they say is the haunted room.
That's cool.
And so we're like, oh, okay, that's cool, whatever. And so we're like taking a tour, and it was like a colonial house. Like it was supposed to be like, I think it was for history class or something. So it was just like, it was all still decorated the same as it was at the turn of the century, and it was just like beautiful. And we went into this one room, and I just distinctly remember walking into this room and just being like that classic cold shudder of just like, I don't want to be in here anymore. This room's creepy. There's something about this room that's creepy. And it was a gorgeous room. It was like this purple. It was this like a lavender color. And purple's my favorite color. And so I was just like, I should really like this room. It was like a gorgeous, beautiful thing. And I guessed that room, and that was the room. And like apparently it was a female ghost. She was like the lady of the house.
I think most ghosts are female.
Really?
I think I've heard that before.
Because ladies always are doing business. Like they always have stuff. Like I'm sure like they died and they're like, but I can't die. I have to finish the washings, or I have to like finish this project that I was working on. And then it's unfinished business because there's always things that us ladies are doing. Anyway, the story is the ghost would leave her room and walk down the stairs. Sorry. And people would hear her walking down the stairs and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna play one more time.
Play again, yeah. Now that everything's fixed up,
should be fixed.
You're gonna kill it. Let's do it. So, do you know my new strategy in playing this game?
Tell me your new strategy.
Well, it's just not new, but it's like early in the game, ball 1 and 2. I want to try and get my bonus up to 20.
So those are those two middle center spinners?
Yeah, the one that's lit will up your bonus.
Okay, so the one that I just hit and still spinning does nothing.
Yes. It will change every time you hit like a little. Every time it goes like every time it makes that sound, it'll change which side the bonus spinner is. Woo! Every time you get it in the saucer, also increases your bonus, and every time I think when you hit down one of those drop targets, it increases your bonus.
Okay. All right. Well, I tried to go for those center spinners.
Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, this is one of Rebecca's finest overlays, in my opinion.
Thank you. Well, I can't take full credit because the main drawing is actually from the Harlem Globetrotters cartoon, so I'm not the artist on that.
Sure.
I thought it would be appropriate.
So we can't sell that art.
No. Okay. No selling of any of that. But it's colorful. Colorful and fun. It was fun to make.
Harlem is a great.
Oh!
Harlem is a great game. Hey, Mixie.
Harlem is great. I am not great at Harlem.
Harlem can be quite a mean baby.
Was I supposed to flip there?
I guess.
Was I supposed to flip? God. Hi, man. I have to get used to streaming without booze. It's different. This is only the second stream without booze. Boy,
yeah, it's alright. You're doing great.
It's okay.
You're doing alright. That takes some getting used to.
You don't need booze to have fun.
No. But it sure helps. That's the line, right? Yes, we need a scissor count for sure.
We have done one scissor. That was my thing. Come on. I also haven't been able to tap pass on this.
On the left side?
I'm just not as good at tap passing
Okay.
in general, so I need to get better at that.
Well,
I do love that spinner sound. Ooh, it sounds so good.
I know. It's just so satisfying, this game. There's a lot of satisfaction. They don't have any saucers like this anymore, do they? Games like this. Like a circle saucer.
Like the one at the top?
Yeah.
Or the drops?
No, the one at the top. Well, I mean, the one in the drops is similar. The after the drops, you mean?
You know, it's interesting because that was like the way to do, like, it's so common in these kind of older games to have that kind of like saucer, like cash in.
Right. I know, I love the spinner catch-up noise too when you get into the top saucer. There's a lot of great.
It's just great sounds. Great sounds.
Yes, good stall ball game. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's see, that'd be really fun.
Well, I brought it a little bit better in the end. Not. It sounds like.
There we go.
It's not. Okay, you can play.
Okay. Oops. That's her gun sound. That's what she makes guns sound like.
My gun sound. I mean, I don't think guns actually sound that way. I just feel like people say like that's how they make, like when they talk about the when you like are like listening to like a rap song and they're talking about guns, they go brap brap brap. Right? Am I crazy? Is that not right?
I don't know.
Like I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna fart with this
Yeah, make us pretty.
this camera.
Oh, fuck. Shooty shoots.
It's actually a little trickier tonight. It's bright. It's a little bright.
We can turn down this thingy.
No, it's alright. Just leave it. I'm gonna. It's like real deep. Brat. Hey, Nixie. You got suspended from school for bringing your guns. I hope you mean like these guns and not like real guns. So. Hey, Oracle, thanks for the visa. Appreciate it.
Hey, Oracle.
Yay. Hi. And also, Dragger, thanks for the bits.
Oh, thanks, Jogger.
Thanks for that. We love it. We love you guys. Oh, thanks, Enyo. Yeah, the playfield looks a little intense. It's a little bright, but it's 70s. It's like very bright. I'm sorry, I won't do that on your balls.
You can do it on my balls all you want.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like the color balance on the playfield is a little funky monkey, but it matches the overlay, so whatever. We're gonna leave it. Fine. I'm just dorking around on this stuff. I got a little. Up stuff. I can get tickets to the gun show. Yeah. Hope you're not scared of snakes because I was carrying around pythons. Got the dad jokes up in here.
Is that what a dad joke is? I don't
know.
I feel like it's like a Chad dad's joke. Like when your dad was a Chad.
Your dad? Oh, it's a Chad joke? Oh, okay. Dad versus Chad?
Chad dad. There's gotta be Chad dads out there.
So wait, okay. Tell me more about this.
I'm making it up right now.
More about Chad dads.
This is what I'm making up right now. It's those dudes. You know Chad. Chad.
I dated a Chad once. I know Chad.
Like for real, his name was Chad.
Yeah, his name was Chad.
Or was he?
He was fine. He was fine.
But it's like Chad is like a Karen, right? Only Karen.
Yeah. Okay. Frat guys equal Chad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a frat guy, like a guy, like a bro you see at the bar.
Okay.
And then when those guys grow up and have a child, and
they're both having said nice tapping on that last ball.
Oh.
And Mixie also says that their playfield looks very faded compared to ours.
Yeah,
we have our contrast turned way up on this thing.
We want me to turn it off, so.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we just need to.
This one?
Yeah. We have a pop of color on it, but I think we were getting a little bit of a glare when we turned it off. I guess it's okay. Maybe.
How's that?
That's more what it looks like in real life.
Is this still?
It matches so nice with the layout with the pop, though. That's true.
Bringing it back with the pop.
Yeah, we'll bring it back. But maybe up the exposure by 1. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Is this one?
Yeah.
And then this
exposure
one?
And then
up?
Bright. Yeah, just one. Yeah, okay. It's alright.
Okay.
It is bright. It's really bright. Is that too bright? Does that look insane, you guys? Does that look insane?
Let's do a poll. How insane does our play?
Gives it a 70s vibe? Okay, good. Actually, we have our saturation, kind of jacked a little bit. And that might be a little better. Might be a little better. It's still bright, but it's not quite as, insane. It's hard, though, because, my computer might not be fully... There we go. That's good. That's alright. You have the blue for green screen overlay. Oh, it's funny because I have this neon green fabric, and I was like, oh, we could do a green screen, and then I realized my hair is green, and then I would just want it to go weird. Not even a floating head because I have bangs. It would be just a floating face of just which I guess is okay, but yeah.
It'd be funny.
For a game later. Yeah, there's some really cool, weird picture effects on this camera that we can doink with. I definitely, one of these days I want to do, so there's an effect on the camera that you can pick a color and then everything else other than that color is black and white. And I want to do that on maybe a Twilight Zone to kind of mimic that black and white Twilight Zone, that mod that's gorgeous. Or even to mimic the monsters that you can get.
That is not as good as the Twilight.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. Can we talk
or a
about
centaur,
it?
yeah.
Oh, centaur's good.
Yeah, centaur's good.
Centaur actually already has.
Yeah, the only color on Centaur is red.
Yeah.
So, that would actually, we wouldn't even have to do it on there because it's already that way. So,
We could, whatever.
but we could do something cool. Actually, I was just talking to Anna about, so our Jurassic Park time is coming to an end. Gavin came over today to kind of tweak some stuff because he's got it up, like, ready to be taken. So we're coming to a close of the rental of Jurassic, and I was trying to figure out what I should rent next. And I think I was leaning towards like a more classic Bally Williams game, like maybe Creature from the Black Lagoon. I think that's my top list for now because it's fun, but also I don't get to play it very much.
Son of a fucking bitch. Sorry, guys.
Hey, unknown machine.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to swear so much there.
It's fine. Sorry, we swear. We do swear.
Sometimes.
Which is cool. So, okay, let me get the list. Did you see the black and white Mickey Mouse homebrew table? Yeah, I did. It was so cool.
So cool.
It was real cool. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So, here's what we can do. So, we've got some of the more of this era game. We've got Cyclone, Dolly, F-14, Matahari, the Bally Playboy, Pool Sharks, Sharpshooter, and 8-Ball. If he had an EBD, I would get that in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
But it's just 8-Ball, not EBD. Then we have kind of the next level. Hey, Fliptronic is ready to win the party at 27! Hey, guys! Hi! What y'all play tonight? We're talking about the game that we're gonna have to rent again. Oh, look at the cute little fuzzies! There's a little Judge boy. Hi! Welcome. Okay, so for the Raiders that have just come in, thanks again, Fliptronic. We love you so much. We're talking about what game we should maybe rent after our Jurassic Park is over. So we've got Bram Stoker's Dracula, Dungeons and Dragons, Doctor Who, Fishtails, Frank Thomas's Big Hurt, No Fear, Strange Science, Whirlwind. I was kind of tempted on that Fishtails, but I think it might be under contract with somebody else, so we have to wait a little bit on that one. Whirlwind is great. I have an Earthshaker though, and I feel like Whirlwind and Earthshaker are very similar to each other. They're not the same though. He also, I believe, has. I thought he had a Funhouse, but maybe he doesn't anymore.
Oh, weird. He used to.
He did used to, but I don't see it on the list. Wait, did I miss it? Let me see. Then we have Circus Voltaire, which we've already rented, so probably not. Creature, Guns N' Roses, which I've already rented, so that's probably not in. Iron Man, Metallica, Monster Bash, No Good Gophers, Tron, Whitewater, World Cup Soccer. I would probably, No Good Gophers would be really great. Bram Stoker's Dracula, yeah, D&D. There's some good ones. There's some good ones. And yeah, Brian, I don't have a lot of experience on Big Hurt, but I do kind of love those weird Gottlieb like sports games. Like, I'm kind of a sucker for the Shack Attack. I know everybody hates it, but I like it. World Cup Soccer, okay. No Good Gophers, this is super fun. He does have an Indy 500 as well. So he gave me a list, I think, of what's available right now, and then there's some other games that are not quite available. Because I know that he also has like a Lord of the Rings, which isn't available right now. He's got a road show, which would be super fun. Although he would never bring that in my house because it's probably heavier than anything. Oh my god, I can't.
With those 2 bits.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how heavy that thing is. And he's got a Rocky and Bullwinkle, which is super fun. Big Hurt's good to have to train on because you don't see it very often. Okay. That's another thing, nerds. I keep thinking about like what should I get that I would want to also like make a costume to cosplay for. So that would be fun. World Cup soccer is such a good one too.
Do you want to play?
You play one more.
Okay.
So, okay, what else we got on the list? We've got, and I was leaning towards the older games because he does also have some really great Sterns. He's got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, he's got a Beatles, Game of Thrones, Ghostbusters, Monster Bash, Safecracker. Monster Bash and Safecracker obviously aren't Sterns, but Spider-Man, Star Trek, Stern Star Trek. Jurassic, obviously, Medieval Madness, Star Wars, and for the most expensive of the list is he does have a Rick and Morty.
How much is that one?
It's $500.
That's a lot.
It should be a lot. It's Rick.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't take that to our house.
Dolly does have a variety of costumes, and I do love me some Dolly.
Me too.
There are some streamers that don't like Dolly.
Oh, who's that?
I don't think Death likes Dolly.
I know.
I like Dolly.
I like Dolly.
I like Dolly. And then there's a couple more that are already under contract, so we would have to wait for them. But we could do, like, I think Judge Dredd is on the under contract. He's got a Willy Wonka. He's got a Radical. I didn't know he had a Radical.
He's a Radical? I did not know that.
It might be new. He's got a bunch of new ones.
I'd love to play Radical again.
But if this isn't their stream, yeah. It's my stream. It's my stream and I'll like what I want to. So I'm leaning towards Creature. I think that would be super fun, and I really think it would be fun to make an overlay for, which is like dumb to think. Rainbow says, wow, drain much.
I'm gonna do one more.
Wow, troll much. Hey, Jack Flash, thanks for the follow. Yeah, Bex keeps saying to buy her Farfalla.
Oh,
Gotta buy it. Well, okay, so I was trying to convince Anna that she could fit another pinball machine in this room. She's skeptical.
Well, the thing is, I have tried to go this way, and
You didn't
you're
like it.
right up against the back.
Yeah.
The wall.
It's like uncomfortable. What about if they were like diagonal slate?
That might work.
But then it would kind of come in, you'd have to go around this doorway. So what I ended up doing with this, because you guys can't see it, but there's like a little like glass door. If you never close it, I actually took the door off of my one room to like make it so I didn't have to deal with it. I think she should get your Farfalla as well. I think that was
I do game.
my stream, my stream, my stream, my stream. Please let me play some Dolly on my stream.
We can listen to that right now.
Ooh, yeah. Who's this jerkwad? Bye! Bye, spam! Sorry, guys. Sorry for the spammies. Anyone
By the way,
cream this
Nerds is a
into
mod
a
now.
Super Globetrotters?
Does he know?
Huh?
Nerds, you're a mod now.
Oh, Nerds, you're a mod now. Okay. Ooh! Bex mod. Yay! Ooh, I was thinking of 14 as well. I was worried that it'll break. I mean, it's Gavin, and he'll come and he'll fix it, but I don't want him to come out and fix it so many times.
He'll
bad.
know. He'll know,
He's
like,
getting at
oh, Lord. And
he'll know. He'll like tell me. He'll
he'll
be
be
like,
like, no, you're not getting that one.
Anna says no. Anna says no to F14. I think it would be good to know how to play F14 better. I think Iron Man would also be super fun too.
This is very embarrassing. I need to stop playing.
Okay, switch.
I can't. Okay, I need to get a drink.
Okay. I mean, I can pretty much close my eyes and like point to something on that list, and it'll be a fun game. Like that's what's so great. Is it's a good list. It's a good problem to have, not knowing which one to get. But I do think like a No Good Gophers, Fishtails, Creature would be fun. Because right now I've got a Jurassic Park, and I was trying to put my finger on. I don't want to say I don't like Jurassic Park. I do. I actually really enjoy Jurassic Park. But there's something about playing Jurassic Park, and I think it's because It's just so stressful. Like, oh, save this guy. Oh, you gotta hit the shot. Oh, we gotta get it right now. Everything's timed. Everything's like, oh, shit. Like, I don't feel like I could just be like even the music is like, dun, 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 you know? And it's just, I think I just might need a game that I can like, well, I can hit whatever I want to hit for a while. I don't have to worry about some monster.
I think everyone's
killing
saying creature, what face? Oh no. Someone says creature and then what face twice. 2 people have said that. I'll rock
Creature what
down.
face?
I don't know.
Is that a joke? Am I dumb?
No.
I don't get it.
Either.
Explain. Creature what face? Did I say creature something?
I agree with F14 says eyeball. Deadpool is way more my speed. Deadpool, we've already done Deadpool.
We did already actually run to Deadpool, yes. And Deadpool was fun. And I think I probably
Stern
played
JP. Jack
Deadpool.
Flash.
Oh yeah, yes. The Stern Jurassic, not the Dead Beast.
I would do a Day Beast Jurassic. That would be one I would print.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
There's like only one in town and it's like not great.
I like that one, and I like the Data. That's a Data East Star Wars too, right? Is that Data East? What fucking?
Well, yes, there's Data East Star Wars and a Data East.
I like both of those games. The style of those games. I like quite a bit. Okay.
It's the sound of the ramp on that.
I know
Star Wars. I like some Data East games. That's true. Did we get an answer for creature what face?
No. I just did it again. Now there's a creature and then not like this. The music on D&D is amazing. I was watching Jack stream.
Oh my god,
it was so
cool.
good. It was very cool.
So good. There's like so many of just like within those couple of years, like Space Station, Pinbot, obviously, Swords of Fury. What's another one? Obviously D&D. They're all like super rockin'. Like I what I'd like to do is I'd like to record those and actually create a playlist and just listen to them over and over again.
Creatures, Skip Natty, hate... I'm creatures. Elrond, Skip Natty, hate creature.
They hate creature! Well, okay, it's because you guys have that place in Oakland and you play it all the time. We don't have
What's wrong with it?
Why do you hate it?
Hey, second place, Andy. It's a clanger.
It's a clanger! Oh, that's raw dog talk right now.
Mega
It's a clanger, not a banger! Well, okay, so...
But it has a cool style.
Sake.
I think. My hair is better.
Well, I could do No Good Gophers.
I don't like that game, but
Why
I
not?
would play it. Of course I would play it.
Why do you like No Good Gophers?
I don't know, I feel like it's a clanger.
Oh. Are there... God damn it!
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's hard to play this game.
Guess who's a clanger right now? Me.
We're clanging
We're
around.
Clang, clang, clang with the trolley! Sorry. I kind of want... like Bram Stoker's Dracula would be fun, but I is that just bats, though? Like, do I just get the bats, and that's all I need to know?
No, Bram Stoker's? There's other stuff. There's the Mist multi-ball.
Wind!
And it has cool call-outs that you apparently know all of already. Brian O'Neill likes it.
You like it? Okay.
And it says, Duo God says that Dracula is about the stack. So there's a stack.
Oh, okay. That's true. That's true. I mean, it would be nice to have... So here's the other thing that I learned. So there is, and he might be on now, like sometimes he shows up, Wolf is local here, and he's in a lot of leagues and stuff that we have to play against, and apparently he's rented a lot of games from Gavin as well. He's done the rounds, and he's got his letters up on all of those games right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like maybe I should rent something so I can, if I ever have to play it against Wolf, I can do it.
Yeah.
Not like this though. This is.
Oh my
not,
God.
this is
Rucko
not-
also hates BSD.
Rucko. Okay. What would El Rucko do? What would you rent?
Yes, El Rucko.
Did you hear the list?
What did you hear the list and what would you rent? That we haven't already rented.
So some of the stuff that is on the list, but it's like not available, that was also something I'd be interested in. It's under contract right now, but so we have to wait like a month or so. Is Rocky and Bullwinkle. I would rent a Radical. Radical would be fun.
Radical would be fun.
I mean, Game of Thrones would be fun.
Does he have a Star Wars?
He does have a Star Wars.
What about Metallica?
He does have Metallica.
Meh. I don't know. Everyone
I've
knows those
already been playing Stearns, and I'm like, well,
Yeah.
we want to stream it too, and you know, like you don't get to see some of the older games as often. Although that's kind of not true.
Oh, Fishtails is F14 on Rucko says.
Fishtails or F14.
Fishtails is what I said too.
Fishtails would be fun. Fishtails might have already.
Radical would be fun. Radical rips.
Radical rips. He probably doesn't have the ROM that makes all the jackpots. But if you're not playing competitively,
I'm sure he could put that on though if we wanted. But do we want?
No.
Nah.
It's
All
only
right,
important.
Fishtails for sure, says Nomisuke 0.
Okay.
Okay,
All
well,
right. We got to vote for Fishtails.
also it's possible for me to rent a game as well, right? Is it? We have to figure out how I can rent a game.
You just have to figure out where you put it.
Just need to grow a house.
No, you have plenty of room. Just have to prioritize what's
Pinball
more
Howard
important to
says
you.
no to Fishtails.
Ooh, Pinball Howard. That's fighting words. Them's fighting words up in here. So, Fishtails, no creep.
Jack Flash is also. It's too stressful, says I. Fishtails.
Fishtails is too stressful?
Yeah. Well, that
It does have that monster fish thing, which is stressful, but I have also been really, like, playing Jurassic Park a lot, so, like, one hurry-up monster fish is not the same as, like, constantly saving humans from dinosaurs all the time. But, let's see. It's so hard. It's a hard decision, you guys. I mean, I guess I could always rent another one afterwards.
Fishtails multi-ball is challenging. It's true.
And it would be nice to, because there is one here locally that's not at our home bar, that's like somebody else plays often and they're very good at it, so that would be nice.
Where is that?
Emporium.
Who's good at it?
Every single Insane Clown Posse, like everybody.
Oh, on that Emporium.
Yeah. Emporium.
Because
logo.
our Emporium also has it, or we did. Do
Really?
we not have it anymore? Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember that you guys had it. I wish he had a Shadow.
Shadow is great. Shadow's great.
He does also have an Indy 500, which everybody is just like, it's so fun. Indy 500 is great, and it is higher on the list in terms of price. It's like the same price as Monster Bash because it's like everybody loves it.
Yeah.
But I have like barely played it, so I don't even know what to
Let's
expect.
just do Radical. Everyone's saying Radical.
Well,
is
Radical is out for somebody's already renting it, so we have to wait. So like, do I want him to show up to my house when he takes Jurassic with another game? Or do I want to wait a month?
No, but you don't have to wait a month. Well, maybe you would have to wait a month. It depends. I don't know how often he goes in between months.
It just depends. I mean, the person that has Radical right now might not. Oh my god, might not want to like give it up after a month.
Well, we can put our names in. We can see what he says.
Now.
Okay. possibility.
definitely put it on the list.
It's on the list of possibilities.
I can't believe this is. Oh,
that's not plugged in.
okay.
So,
Well,
it was plugged in. We're in the dark.
just it's getting sexy in here. I keep playing.
Maybe that was the ghost that turned off our light.
In the dark. Oh, in the dark.
Ooh, Rhino Neil says Radical is a clanger.
Why I keep playing pinball, baby. I'll turn that on in a second.
I like Houdini Skip Daddy. I think that game was fun.
So you're telling me that any game that we pick, there's going to be somebody that says it's a clanger, right?
I have a feeling.
There's going to be someone in this chat right now that's going to be like, nah, that's a clanger. Woo!
Yes. Second place, Andy says Radical is great as long as it's not the only pin in your house.
That's true.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Jaded, yes. Scissor Drains, you gotta count them. You gotta count them on this. I would count them on a Paragon also. Because I also do a fair amount of scissoring on Paragon.
Oh, yeah, I thought that would bounce and it didn't.
Ooh, who here hates Harlem? That's a great question. I mean, would they be here if they hated Harlem, though?
Well, maybe they hate Harlem and they like us.
Well, that's true. Maybe we can convince them that Harlem is actually fun. The fun thing about Harlem for me is the tap passes. I love it.
I have not tapped once tonight.
You should try it. That should be your next game. Just like how to, just like tap back and forth, and I'll count them.
I know why this isn't plugged in.
Ooh, that's what we can do. We can count tap passes. Tap pass challenge.
Oh, you're gonna win.
I mean, I hope so.
Did I move the thing too much? Is it still okay on the playfield?
Which one? Oh, it's a little crooked on the. Wait, what?
I moved it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Is that okay?
That's better.
Okay. Hi, I'm back.
Tap passing is risky on games like this. I mean, these are the kind of games that are, I think, are more fun for tap passing. Yes, incredible overlay, C. Bobby says.
Oh, thank you. We can't take all the credit. That's a cartoon from the Pintrotters. No sleep, so.
Skip Natty says, I watch some people stream every day and I don't like any of their games. So it's not about the game, it's about the streamer. That's cool.
That's great.
Aha!
That's comforting, actually.
It is comforting.
It's also comforting if we're playing really crappy pinball that you're like, well, maybe we'll still hang out. Maybe we'll still hang out. Ah! No! Sorry.
I think Nuamod thinks Skip Natty's talking about him.
Oh.
I
mean, who knows who Skip Natty? Like anybody that streamed earlier today that Skip Natty watched will be like, "You talking about me?" Now let's not forget that we also have. Here's the other caveat, you guys. If all goes well, we should still be able to stream a lot of the Gavin games that I've listed if we're able to get into the Dead Flip Studio.
Yes.
So this is not end all be all. Like, hey, I got a clanger, but I might have access to the bangers. So, because they're going to probably be at Gavin's for a little while. That is if he gives us keys.
We do not have keys yet.
We do not have keys.
No.
New spot, no keys.
Maybe one day. We'll
We've
see.
bribed him a lot with booze. I feel like.
We might have to bribe him again, but no, he's nice. We never had to bribe him. He's been nice to us. He's a very nice man.
He never asked for anything.
No, he really doesn't.
So that's the other thing. Like, I watched that Dungeons and Dragons stream and I thought it was really super cool. But I would want to stream that a couple times. I don't know if I want that in my house to play over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
So that's why I kind of want a game that's like.
Then it shouldn't matter what anyone on this chat says.
It's true.
It should only matter what
I might still get
want.
the creature. Sorry, Ruck. I hope you'll still watch.
Yeah.
I'll wear a creature costume.
She does have a creature costume, and it's amazing. So that might be worth it. And
I might have to
you
clip
get
it
to
in the
make
back,
an amazing
but-
overlay for it, which I can't wait to see.
I also thought, so I'm not going to tell you what it is, you guys, but I did think of a really great idea for an overlay for when we get, if we ever get a chance to stream Led Zeppelin, I thought it would be a good overlay.
Nice.
I think you guys would like it. And it does not involve a genitalia-less winged beast.
Okay. I didn't even know that was a thing that had to do with Led Zeppelin until this game.
It's like on one of their like albums.
Like I guess I'm just not a huge Led Zeppelin fan. Yeah, she made this very cool creature costume. Mixie, she should put a picture of it on our Discord.
I will. It's insane. It's hand
so
embroidered. Like I made it out of this. It was a labor of love. It was insane. I made the mask from paper mache. I layered like 5 different fabrics together to create kind of the webbing and it was nuts. It was nuts. And probably the costume that I spent the most time on making. No, not probably. That is 100% guaranteed that was the one with the most time. We'll just keep making it sound, make that spinner sound constant.
It's so great. I love that spinner sound. Yes, Rebecca's hair does match her plaid shirt perfectly. Little known fact, that plaid shirt was mine.
It's true!
And Rebecca got it from a clothing swap that we do at the Bells sometimes.
Let me just tell you how fucking awesome it is to have a clothing swap with your friends. So the Bells and Chimes did a clothing swap. What it entails is every single person brings a bag of clothes that they don't like anymore, that doesn't fit them, that's like in their closet. We all have like a couple things in our closet, and I was just like, I don't know why I'm keeping this, I don't need this. And whoever is generous enough to allow their house, in this case it was a friend of ours that has a bunch of pinball machines, we had a Bells and Chimes clothing swap. It was literally tables of clothes just piled high, where people could just dig through and pull things out. And you bring clothes and you take clothes. Everybody's cast-offs or somebody else's treasures. I got so much stuff from there, and then like some of it is just like, oh well, this doesn't fit quite right, but the fabric's cool, so I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
You know, or like these shoes are cute, I'm gonna take them. You know. It was awesome. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. If you got a group of buddies.
Meeksy says they're gonna steal that idea.
Please do.
When they have their New Mexico Bells and Chimes. Nice.
And then afterwards, after all the swap was done, the person that hosted it took all the clothes and just donated it to the thrift store. Like, okay, donation. It's like a good way to clean out your closet, get some new stuff. It also, we just like chatted and like shot the shit and played pinball and had a good time, you know.
It's
like,
the Bells.
It's some people brought stuff and didn't want to take anything, or like, I don't want anything, but here's some stuff and let's just hang out.
Yeah.
It's great.
It is great. I miss Bells and Chimes so much.
Me too! So much! So much!
Oh god, I hope I don't cry. Anyway, Mr. Bean shirt. Okay.
Bean shirt.
So they're doing a swap, a clothing swap. Mr. Bean shirt for something else. Pee-wee shirt.
I want a Pee-wee shirt. Wait, what?
Let's see. Clock.
Okay, I'll put one
Any
more.
money. Mr. Bean, and then Pee-wee.
I will take a Pee-wee shirt.
But would you take a Mr. Bean shirt?
Sure. I like Mr. Bean.
Oh man. What would a Mr. Bean pinball machine look like?
It would need to not make any sense at all.
I mean, like most British comedies. That is the case. Hey, Jack Flash. Welcome. Thanks for that sub. Prime sub is the way to do it.
Ooh, yeah, we love that Bezos money.
It comes with your Prime.
Might as well speaking of Prime, so we just watched the last season of The Boys, which is on Amazon Prime.
That is a horrifying show.
It is a horrifying show, and let me just tell you how much more horrifying it was to watch last night.
Oh God!
After all of the crazy stuff that happened in American politics yesterday, it was like too spot on. Like a lot of the storylines are very like oh, geez, this is too real. This is too real.
On the nose.
It's kind of like, like how some people talk about Black Mirror, when it's like, or like Handmaid's Tale. It's just like, ugh, I don't think I'm gonna watch this. It's just like, too close to what could actually happen. God, I'm not hitting anything now. Okay.
The Man Who Knew Too Little, nerds. That is actually originally, I think, a French movie. Ooh, there's that tilt.
That was well deserved, but
well done.
I punished the game for
you did it.
The dumb thing that I did.
I know.
I popped it up and then I literally keep popping it. Instead of tapping it, I pop it up.
I yelled at you. It's fine. Everything's fine. I feel like The Man Who Knew Too Little was originally a French movie, but now I don't. I feel like I watched it in French class, and that's why I know of it.
In French class, did you ever watch Télé Français?
Télé Français. Télé Français.
You did!
Of course I did.
Télé Français. Télé Français. Bonjour. Allô. Salut. Télé Français. Télé Français. And it was like, oh shit.
I don't know, something.
Vous parlez avec nous. C'est bon, now. Exceptionnel. C'est magnifique. Son stationnaire. C'est beau.
You know the whole song, of course.
Télé Français fantastique.
It's the ananas that sings it.
Huh?
The ananas.
Oh, who's that?
That's the pineapple.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is the pineapple. Okay, you go.
Okay. We got a raid going. Hey!
What? Raid! Hey, Captain Zanzibar. Thank you for bringing your lovely viewers with us. No one can say hot nudges in culture. That's true. That's true. I took one class of French, and that's all I remember. Thanks, Kathy. How are you guys doing tonight? Did you guys play pinball tonight? Huh? Yeah, well, no, I took a half a semester.
But you memorized that whole song from one half a semester.
Because it's such a good song! Come on! Who wouldn't do that? Who wouldn't memorize
it's amazing to me. Sorry.
Ooh, Pinbot! Ooh, that's a good one. We were just talking about really great music from pinball machines. Pinbot's soundtrack is one of my favorites of pinball music. Only French I really know is cat, hat, and French chapeau. What? Cat.
What?
I mean, I thought you were gonna say like vous vous couchez avec moi, which is me. Well, you know French, right?
Petit peu.
Cat in the no cat in the hat love. Oh, okay, it was in cat in the hat. Okay. Ooh, Jessie J has an awesome new unreleased podcast. I'll have to check it out. I love Jessie. She's so sweet. She's great. I will be completely honest. I am not as good with podcasts. I don't listen to podcasts as much as I should, which is a problem because I do like to listen to things when I'm working on my crafts and things, and I have a shit ton of things to make. So I should just pop on some pinball podcasts. That's a great idea. Second place, you're so smart. So smart. Bouncing Around has a good soundtrack too. It kind of sounds like I Want Candy a little bit. Wait, no, that's different.
I want candy.
Is that Nelson, or is there another song? Or is there another game that has that kind of I want candy sound to it.
God damn it.
So you wanna mouse around. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, let me tell you my favorite part of the Pinbot soundtrack. My favorite part of the Pinbot soundtrack, because it's got that little like tinkle sound in the background. It's like, and it like fades in and out. That's my favorite part. Do 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 do. Ooh, it's Cap, you've been eyeing a Space Jam pin.
Ooh, that's fun.
That's pretty fun. That's an interesting pinball machine right there. That is also a pinball machine that's at Emporium in Logan. And we all basically don't know how to play it, so we all just go for multi-ball over and over and over and over.
Actually, no, it's at Wicker Park.
Is it at Wicker Park? See, it's the same people that own them. They just switch them back and forth, I bet. That's literally all I know is just to go for the multi-ball a lot.
Yeah, it's kind of boring sometimes.
It can be a little boring, but
I like the theme.
But we're talking competitive. Like, I don't just play Space Jam to play Space Jam and see what like the call-outs are or anything. So I mean, that's shooting the music that sounds like the Macarena.
By the way, Rebecca, there is a new show on I think Hulu or fucking Fox or something.
Okay.
Let's name that tune. You might like it.
Oh yeah, I saw that it's Randy Jackson. He looks so crazy. He's so thin now. I like barely recognize him. And Jane.
Yeah,
Jane
from 30 Rock.
And it's like one of those like, I can name that tune in 5 notes. I can name that tune in 4 notes. I can name that tune in 3 notes.
Yep.
Maybe. See, I'm good at lyrics, but I'm not as good at knowing who or what the name of the song is the problem.
Okay, interesting. I have that. I don't know any of it.
Walking Dead's main music always makes me think of Welcome to Halloween Town. Okay. This is Halloween. Oh, I can see that. There's another. I'm trying to think. There's another game that the song always reminds me of something. The Little Deadpool. When you first start Little Deadpool on Deadpool, obviously. Like you get in there and it's like, hi, it's like air. That is the exact same note and cadence of the beginning of a Prince song called Controversy. And so every time I start Little Deadpool, I start singing Controversy, like do 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 do.
Oh my god.
Do do do. Wow. Controversy. I like this game of like, what's this sound like? I'm telling you, man, I keep talking about Bad Girls. We're gonna have to do it soon. Songs on Bad Girls. It's a Robert Palmer Simply Irresistible knockoff. And then the song that plays when you get an extra ball is the song from Captain EO by Michael Jackson. Same song, I swear to God. Dragger says that the Anna rage is real tonight.
It is real tonight, you're
It's
right.
real tonight. Do you need a shot?
No. Don't live vicariously through me.
Okay. I won't.
Because I don't want to drink so much either.
That's true.
Well,
But you're also home, so you don't have to. The reason I'm doing it is because I just wanted to see if I could. And Bo and Little wanted to do it it too, and we're like, we're in a household, like just do it together.
It's good. It's good. It'll be good for you. Get a nice clean out of your kid.
Yeah, a little detox.
It's like probably a thing that actually detoxes you instead of these fruit.
Oh yeah, like all the teas, or like a fasting. I don't know, maybe
that doesn't.
I've never been another Captain EO fan. One of the coolest things I ever saw as a kid. Arcade Let's See, I did, I enjoy. I actually saw Captain EO not that long ago because the first time I ever went to Disneyland was as an adult. It was probably about 8 or 9 years ago. And at the time it was like they had brought Captain EO back.
I saw it then.
Now they're like, I think it's now Star Wars or something. They've gotten rid of it now. I was actually kind of mad because I wanted to buy a Captain EO t-shirt, but even the gift shop right next to Captain EO was just all Star Wars stuff. It was like, clearly they were like already on the way out. And it was scary, but like, Angelica Houston is the bad guy in that. Did you know that? She's the main bad character, is Angelica Houston. I'm trying to think, I feel like there's somebody else in that where I was just like, whoa, that guy, what? Captain EO is Michael Jackson, yeah. And the Captain EO song is called Another Part of Me. And it's like, do 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 do. It's good. It's a good song. Sending out me love. And this is our message to you. Sorry. I know that song.
Just a little bit. Just too hard to do so.
Are you still trying to tap it? Tap it?
I'm always tapping.
Guess how much it costs to make? Ooh. Oh, did Landis do that? Was Landis behind that Captain EO business? I'm gonna guess $1 million. But I don't actually know. I bet it's a lot. I bet it's a lot. That's another costume I made. I didn't make the full EO costume, but I did make a Captain EO coat for a friend of mine. $23 million? Are you kidding? Oh my god! It was like made in like 84 or something.
It was 3D, man.
I know. That is so much money. Holy crap. Oh, thanks On Location. 3D.
It's actually 40. Didn't it have like shit that shot out at you?
Or maybe there was like some mist.
Yeah, there's like some gross mist that came out of the chair.
$1 million a minute. Oh my god. I will say that when I saw it 8 years ago, it did make me kind of sick.
Yeah.
Like the tech of 3D at the time is not as good as the current 3D tech we have now. Of course. George Lucas gotta make that bank. Yeah.
No, I couldn't finish it. I had to like take off the glasses and watch the end because it was so silly.
I want to know who else is that because I feel like there was somebody else in that movie that I was very surprised about.
Is everything alright?
Yeah.
Can I have
I just
one?
put my phone in the wrong spot. What is this?
This is called Bear Bottle.
Ooh, Bear Bottle Brew. So I do enjoy about Brian O'Neill's streams is he'll put up the beer that he's drinking
Oh, yeah.
at the time. Brian, when you choose your beer for the evening, is it themed towards your games?
Oh.
Like, do you choose, like, do you go to the store and you're like, I'd like to play Frontier tonight, so I am going to buy a beer that has a bear on the front of it.
Frontier is so cool. I'm so jealous.
You do the 3D for more than an hour. Yeah, the 3D is a lot. We actually, we have a 3D TV at home, but it's not, it's like a tech that they don't.
It's active. You have to put batteries in your glasses. It's active.
No. It's actually just regular 3D. It's like glasses. They don't have to take a battery.
They probably
for the 3D.
My 3D TV has a battery.
But I heard that they're not like making content for the 3D TVs anymore.
No, they
they're
aren't.
just like
That's
not
why I
doing
don't
it
use
anymore.
mine anymore.
Rarely. If we happen to have one that is associated closely with the game, we will, but usually it's just whatever's in the fridge. All right. Fair enough. That actually seems much more reasonable and attainable than like going to the store every time you want to stream and be like, what do I want? Oh. Bear Bob is from San Francisco. Yes. It is San Francisco.
That's why I got it. I'm in this dumb thing called Tabber. It's like this beer, like.
Oh, that's. I think. I know somebody that I think uses that. Like it gives you suggestions of what to drink, and then you get like badges for stuff you drink, right?
No, it's It's like it's this beer shopping app.
Oh.
And like you like buy a box of beer every month and like from all over the country.
That's cool.
Yeah. And that's why I bought this one, because it was from San Francisco.
Especially if it's like smaller breweries that you can't get.
Oh yeah, it's definitely something. It's like,
that's cool.
No, it's Heineken.
Yeah, they just sent me some Captain EO.
But it's really fun. If you guys want a link, let me know, because I get money.
Oh, so apparently the guy that plays Billy Bob Thornton's like cohort in Bad Santa was also in Captain EO.
Who's that?
Tony Cox.
Any relation to Courtney?
I don't think so. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it was just Angelica Houston, but I was like, oh my god, it's Angelica Houston. Because nobody else looks familiar to me. Okay. Does tilt end game? No. Ricky Ruru, the tilt just ends the ball in this one. And it is set to 5-ball, which technically, early solid state, probably would be a 3-ball, but Anna doesn't want to change it. Because it's her game.
It's my game, and I want to play 5 balls.
She can do whatever she. Whatever. I do what I want.
I do what I want.
I do what I want. They still do in the UK, but they import them in these.
Extra balls are off.
I did notice that you couldn't get an extra ball.
Yes.
So that's fair. That's
right?
Right. That's fair.
Because that's
Ooh, nice.
No, that was bad.
Well, I mean,
that was very bad.
It turned bad. Thanks, second place. Fun fact, you can do this. The star cutout, to do it, you have to create a mask for your video, for your camera. And you just kind of create the cutout and save it as a JPEG, and then you apply it to your camera, and then you can have any cutout you want.
Well, why am I
of any shape you want. But make sure you do it right the first time. We've done it wrong a couple times. We had to keep going and fix it.
If you do it right the first time, it saves you a lot of time.
Yeah, it does. It does save a lot of time. Well, we were just talking also about.
It's not like it fucks everything.
So every time we stream, we basically we have the same scene. It's called Let's Play, and then we just load in the new overlays and we move everything around and we do all that. And we're talking and we're just like, why don't we just Anna was like the brilliant one that's just like, why don't we just make actual games just be scenes and then have all the stuff in there and then you just click on that and that's the scene of the game that you're playing.
At least
and that was pretty smart. Pretty smart.
Yeah.
Especially the games that we own.
Exactly.
We should definitely do it for the games.
We shouldn't do it for Circus probably, but
yeah, it was a JPEG and not a PNG. We couldn't get the PNG to work, but the JPEG works. And it's whatever you want to have your video in, it's white, and then everything else is black. So you want to you create the mask the size of your camera resolution, and then whatever you want the camera to show through is white, just like a mask in Photoshop. We don't do a lot of transitions. No, we don't switch a lot. We usually kind of stay on this one. I think at the very beginning we do actually have a transition. So I made a transition. Here, I'll turn this on.
Didn't get my 20.
Let me see. I have musician that we made for the Battle of the Bells. Let me see. That we made. But we don't really use it that often. That's what I thought too, Jacob, and I just... No, it doesn't. I tried it and it didn't work. The PNG wouldn't work. It wouldn't even load it. So I was like, okay, whatever. It's the way you add the mask is like it's like it's like adding a filter. So like the same way you filter your mics. So now we can make our faces any size we want. We can do any cutouts, any colors, anything you want. Well, not any colors. I guess we could do colors. We could change our colors. You haven't scissored yet, have you?
No.
And the only scissor we've got is mine. Oh, so you're starting? Awesome! Jacob, that's so great! That's exciting! I love all the people that are streaming. That's great. What kind of games were you gonna play, Jacob?
To find games, check out the games and play tables in your app.
Shut up, Alexa!
Alexa will have your timer.
I didn't say her name.
I don't know what happened. Alexa, be cool.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Of course you don't.
Ooh, Brian O'Neill wants to give Pickle a treat.
Aw, Pickle.
Hi, Glasgow.
Hey, Glasgow. How's it going?
Welcome. Welcome to our Harlem party. Alexa, sniff someone.
Sorry, I don't know that.
She doesn't know anything. See, my bot's cooler. What should I tell Alexa to do?
Play music?
No, I don't want Alexa to pick the music, okay?
Okay.
She's gonna just pick something, whatever she wants. I don't know.
It's probably...
What if I asked her, Alexa, play the Harlem Globetrotters theme music?
Harlem Globetrotter by Looking from Anna's Spotify.
Coming in the game, beast.
What the fuck is this?
I'm not sure.
Mind over matter, nigga. Mind
Okay, Alexa, shut up. Sorry, guys. I thought that she would play the do 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 do.
What is, that's like Sweet Georgia Brown. Alexa, play Sweet Georgia Brown.
Sweet Georgia Brown by Django Reinhardt from Anna's Spotify.
DMC Incorporated, I know. Oh, there it is. That's not it. Okay, sure. Whoops. That's not it. This song is probably old enough for us not to get DMCA, right?
Yeah, it sounds 20s, 30s maybe, 20s. I don't know.
Like, what if we just played like
Old
opera?
I was thinking that for the shower days. Like, let's just play classical music.
But we still haven't tried that. We tried and failed that Twitch thing. I think Fliptronic uses that. Pickle a treat, but also Dragger also, so Brian asked for Pickle to get a treat, and then I forgot, and I apologize, Brian. Hopefully you're still here. And then, so we'll go get the picks. Should I go get Pickle?
Yeah, go get him.
You think he'll let me?
I don't know. He's fairly harmless. He'll only bite you. Right now, you guys, I think I have the maximum bonus, which is 49,000 times 5. Who knows what that is? 200. 245? Is that right?
I think Pickle is in our Nate's stream, so I'll make you get it.
Okay.
But I did go in and say hi to Olive Baby, and she went, oh, did I tell you my mom adopted a kitty?
Oh, yay!
So, she got her original name is Patches, but she's looking for a better name for it. So, it's a 12-year-old calico cat, female. Her owner passed away, and so she'd been in a shelter since October, and my mom went to go, and she, nice ding dang old score over there.
That was a little
Kit Kat.
That was a little good.
Kit Kat. Yeah, so she got a little kitty. I'm so happy for her. She said that she was a little skittish right now because she was in a shelter for a couple of months before my mom got her. She's been declawed, which my mom would never do that to a cat, but
There's nothing you can do.
yeah. Which is weird because she's actually rescued a couple of cats who have been declawed. For sad. But she's 12 and she'd been hiding under the couch the whole day that she first got her. She's coming out to eat and she's using the box and she's just starting to get a little bit more comfortable. Ricky Ruru said, well, I'm not going to tell you what Ricky Ruru says until you roll it! Yay! That's what Ricky Ruru says. Bye, Santa! Thanks for coming by. Thanks for bringing your viewers, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Thanks so much. Does it have a little light that's like it's higher?
I don't think so. Oops.
Well, hey man, that's pretty good.
Yay! I think this actually might be my high score of all time I've taken.
It's all because we played that song, and it had to be the real song, and that was because of On Location Pinball.
Thank you.
Wow.
Alright.
McGonagall or Minerva? Minerva's a good name.
Would you like to play now?
So yeah, sure. I was just like listing off names. Because you're right, she does actually look a little bit like the Professor McGonagall when she turns into a kitty cat.
Oh,
the kitty. This is the only picture she has of her right now.
Cute.
She's a calico. I don't know if this would work. I don't think you can see it. Can you see it?
No.
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I can put it in Discord. But it's not a very good shot because she's very skittish, so my mom is just like takes a picture of her when she pops out.
Yeah.
But
oh, Brian O'Neill has a Minerva.
Oh,
Mimi.
Minerva!
Oh, I didn't know. That's Mimi. That is a great.
That is such a good
great
name.
emote. That's so cute. Minnie Mouse's first name is Minerva. I didn't realize that. For some reason. What kind of Disney nerd am I? Not a very good one.
Clearly not a very good one. She's a great Disneyer. So, what's Mickey's real name? Is it Michael? Is he Michael Mouse? Michael J. Mouse? I hope his name is Michael J. Mouse. Minerva Mouse. I should have called her Minerva. I should have called her Minerva Mouse. So there's pretty low chance that I would actually roll this game as well, but that'd be cool. That'd be cool. Not without tapping. Tap, tappa.
Alright, here's Pickle.
Oh, where was Pix?
Oh, he's sleeping in his Totoro bed.
Oh, he was sleeping in his spot, in his favorite spot. Well, I did see him in the kitchen earlier, so he
He has a lot of spots.
I checked.
He's running away.
Oh, come here, Pickle. Okay, Pickle, come here.
Here he's coming back.
Come in. Oh yes. Oh,
Come here, Dimple.
hi. Come here. Can you put him on the chair, maybe right here?
Will that work? I think we can put him on the game, maybe?
Oh my God.
Come here!
I don't think he'd be into that.
No.
Let's just do it. He'll be fine.
Let's see what happens. Alright.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like that. No thanks. No thanks. Will he eat it with when you're holding him?
Maybe.
Oh.
Here you go,
Oh,
guys.
I think he's into that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's some treats for you.
Oh, the pickle.
You can puke those up later.
Oh, yes. He's like, thank you, Mommy.
Okay.
You can clean it up later.
I'm sorry.
Hi, sweet boy.
Good boy.
What a good kid.
I heard today that what's his name? Andy Serkis, the guy that plays Gollum from Lord of the Rings, got his Gollum voice because it's how he talks to his cat.
Oh my god. That's hilarious.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
And it makes so much sense because when you hear it, like when you hear him do it, like the first time I heard that voice, I thought that it was like they had filtered his voice in some way, but no, he just can do that, and that's how he talks to his kitty. No, I want to make $1 bajillion by my voice from talking to my kitty.
My kitty voice.
We all have kitty voices. I don't know anybody that talks to their cat like, "Hello, cat."
How are you?
Hi,
Actually,
cat.
this TikToker that I just started following that talks to their cat like a normal person, and it was hard for me to understand. Just like, why don't I trust this man?
I like that it's like a trust thing. You're like, I don't know.
But then-
He seems weird.
But he says like all the things like, well, what a good kitty cat. He says, oh, what a good kitty cat. Like it's very normal sounding.
That's
but
weird. That's weird.
But he loves that cat. That's just the way he
Needs to
is.
learn the way. So, do you have a TikTok, or do you just watch?
Olive
Just
and
a watcher?
Pickle. Olive and Pickle have a TikTok. Yes.
Okay. So basically, just like your Instagram.
My Instagram sometimes has me in it.
Okay.
Today I put in a story of me in it.
You did. Well,
Yes.
I haven't gone on Instagram today, so.
Well, my new thing is that I want to post a story with all my glasses.
Okay.
Because I have so many glasses.
Yes, you do. Did you notice her sweet glasses tonight?
You guys see these crazy glasses? They're crazy.
She was like, should I buy these? I was like, yes. She's like, but they're weird. I'm like, that's why they're awesome. Get them. I like them.
I got all
They're
a lot of other weird ones too. So.
But I like them because they're cool, but like, you know, they're also clear, so you can see your eyes, and it's like, I like it. I like them. Do you pick your glasses based on the theme of the game?
I don't, but I should. But I don't know how to do that. Like,
We should still do that Instagram thing that we were talking about, where we're gonna do like makeup to match the game.
last time I did wear makeup to match this game. Last time we played
But
it.
like, here's the math class, and
Like
then
I
like
did
do the makeup.
red and blue and like some gold.
That'd be cool. That'd be fun. I'm just not that great at makeup. I have my certain things that I do for makeup.
Brian O'Neill, I haven't heard that in forever. Do you know this? When I say this, cat, I'm a kitty cat. And I meow, 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 and a meow, meow, mew. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No. What is that?
I do. It's a fucking meme from like 2005.
Oh, perfect. Is it like Like shoes? Like that era?
Yeah, it's probably around. It's probably a little older than that. Yeah. But it's great. Brian O'Neill. I love that thing.
Awesome.
I love that thing.
Awesome.
It's weird how there's like generations of memes now. Like,
That is weird.
memes. Like, that's first generation internet meme.
First generation meme. I keep missing it. I keep going
That's
to
Star Wars Kid.
Wow.
Wow. And I think that the
Remember Ooga Chaka, Ooga Chaka, Ooga. Remember that baby?
okay, that wasn't that was weird.
The baby, the dancing
I
baby.
know.
Come on, that
I
was a
know.
total
I guess
early internet thing.
That was like the first one, I guess.
No, I mean, was it the first one? I don't know if it was the first one.
Good night, nerds.
Good night, nerds! Thanks for tuning in and hanging out and Harleming with us. Talking it out
Pre-iPhone
on the
memes were
streets
real.
of Harlem. Oh my god.
I
Let's
like
start
the
over.
baby
I
annoyed
can't
me
start
too.
over.
The hamster dance is definitely an early meme.
Oh yeah.
How does that song go?
Do a deal that
Yes.
beautiful.
I knew she
Speed
did.
out, bitty bow.
That's right.
The baby deal bow, beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep. But also one of the early memes was the Led Zeppelin Kittens with the immigration song.
Oh.
Right? And I love, that's like the first time I ever heard that song was seeing it with those kittens.
Okay, so maybe they need to be in the overlay.
I would love that.
You find the link. I'm just letting this go. This is ridiculous. I'm not playing a new game.
The Nerds wants you to do Cotton Eye Joe. I don't know why, nerds. I don't know why. Subjected our listeners.
Where did you go? Where did you come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
I don't know
Ratty
the
Skull
words.
and Devil Doll? Do you know what that? I don't know that one.
Which one?
Ratty Skull and Devil Doll.
No, I don't.
I don't know that one second.
But I have 2,500 points. I'm like doing really bad.
Ooh. Oh, and your ball too?
Yeah.
Oh, no, this ball. That was just ball.
That was ball.
That's fine. That's fine. That happens.
Is it? But I literally just got 30,000 in the last game because I was not paying attention because I was singing the hamster dance.
Yeah, Brian O'Neill, I actually had that same revelation, like, I don't know, probably earlier in the pandemic. And it is, the hamster dance song is the opening credits song to the Disney's Robin Hood.
Oh, it is! You're
Yeah.
right!
Yes, with the fox.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the hot fox.
Oh, man. He was so hot. Why did I think he was hot as a child? I remember.
They used to make hot animals back then.
They made hot animals.
Yeah. That and the rats from the Rats and Them. I thought that one rat was hot.
You got the rat and the rats when it was hot? Not the old one, though, right?
No, the hot one.
The hot one.
Yeah.
But not Feifel from American
No, he was
Horror.
cute. He was just cute.
There was another, like, animal fox. I'm trying to think about it. Whoa, that went right down in the
Yeah, the lady fox was also hot.
She was hot. She was very hot.
Absolutely.
Maid Mary.
That's right. Yeah, they stopped doing that. They stopped making hot animals. Which is fine, because it's a little weird. I guess it's fine, but whatever. To each their own. You know.
Woo!
Oh, people did love Gadget from Rescue Rangers. Yes.
Oh,
Everyone had a crush on her.
yeah. Rescue
I remember
Rangers.
that.
Oh,
I never had a crush on the
Rangers.
Rescue Rangers, though. Like, no. Sorry.
What about the not Chip and Dale, but the lady.
Gadget.
The lady. Oh, that is Gadget.
Yeah. Yes. That everyone had a crush on her.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was that? When you said Rescue Rangers, I was thinking of something else. What's the one with like the mouse that had the hat? Ah, hearts.
Detective?
It's another
That's-
mouse
No.
caper of the era cartoon. The
It's a
and
mouse.
Rescue. It's not Rescue Rangers. It's like it's a movie, not a show.
And it's not Nim, and it's
No,
not Fievel.
Yeah, and it's like a lady mouse and a man mouse, and she like always reminded me of Angela Lansbury for some reason.
Oh, the Rescuers Down Under.
Rescuers Down Under! Yes!
Yes.
Okay.
Very good, Meeksy. And I'm on location. Thank you for that. Yes.
Man, on location's just pulling them all out.
You guys are on it.
Trivia monster. Do you ever play those pinball trivias? I want you on my team.
Yeah, we can get you on our team. I'm very bad at pinball trivia.
Well, because every time, like, even I get like a hint of pinball trivia, it's so hard. So hard. Like, just bonkers hard.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm like, when I write pinball trivia, I make it bonkers hard too.
That would be definitely a cute pinball theme. Another one would be cute. Would be Land Before Time.
Land Before
Oh
Time.
my God,
Leave it Jurassic Park and Land Before Time. please.
That.
Somebody do that! Oh my God!
Please retheme Jurassic Park to a Land Before Time.
Oh my God.
That's what it should have been.
It has to be it. It has to be it.
Oh
It
God.
has to.
Oh,
It has to.
God, we
Has
really
to.
got excited.
Land Before Time is just like, it's like a rite of passage for kids that were like grew up around our time. Like,
Yeah.
It was just a thing.
It was so sad.
There was recently a video that was like all the moments as a child, like the things that you just like bawl your eyes out moments as a kid. It was just all those things, like
All
scary,
dogs go to
like
heaven.
sad moments, like when Atreyu,
This is Pony?
or no, when Atreyu is like trying to pull Artex out of the
That is
swamp.
the worst. Oh my God, it makes me cry to think about it.
Makes me cry. Do you want to play?
No, I've
Okay.
played for a while.
Okay. Well, what time is it? How long have we been on?
When we have 15 minutes.
Okay.
But it is late. But that's because we started late.
Yeah, we did start late.
Because we're done. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Alex quite a bit from Jeopardy. Alex Trebek.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they've replaced him yet, as far as I know.
I mean, I feel like they need to go like a complete opposite direction. Like, just put a lady. Oh my God. What? Can I turn around? No, it's fine. It's fine.
You can.
I just like forgot to flip.
You have 2 more balls.
I just forgot to flip. Oh, I guess if I really want it, like, you know what? What we could do to make this a 3-ball game is we could just plunge the first 2 balls.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if you really wanted. Why? Enjoy your balls.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Enjoy all the balls you get. A Land Before Time, yeah, a multi-ball for every sequel. There was a lot of Land Before Time sequels.
I mean, A Land Before Time was like basically what the now like Cars and Frozen, like all of those, like where it's like, okay, 1 and 2 made it to the movies, 3, 4, 5, 6 at infinitum all went straight to DVD, and it was just like, you know, just a cash cow.
I never watched any of those. I only watched Land Before Time.
I think I watched 1 and 2.
An American Tale is another.
American Tail, that's
classic.
right. That's Fightful.
Sing that song. Somewhere out there, if love can. I don't know. You have to know it.
Yeah, I do know it, but you were doing so well. It was so nice. Isn't there like a how does it start? It's just like I can't remember how it starts.
I don't know. That's all I know. That's why you need to sing it.
Well, I mean, I can sing the same thing that you just did.
Well, maybe it'll bring it back.
I just have to look up like how it starts, and then I'll feel better about it. Because I can't remember, like, I feel like it starts kind of like, what's the song?
Somewhere Over the Rainbow?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It kind of starts like that. But it's not.
No, I don't think it starts like that. Oh no, did you fucking get it stuck? Oh,
It's just a little on the droppy drops. I'm gonna drop it like it's drop it like it's okay. Somewhere out there. What? How does it? If I look at the words.
Can we tell Alexa to sing it?
No. I want to hear the song.
There was also the Brave Little Toaster that made.
Oh my god! Yeah, the like magnet part.
That was a very sad movie. On Location.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it does kind of. It's like somewhere out there beneath the pale moonlight, someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight. Something like that.
Makes me cry just thinking about it.
Linda Ronstadt, though, man. Nobody can sing like Linda Ronstadt. She has Parkinson's.
The mouse on the motorcycle. Yes, Jacob. That's a different thing. That was a book turned into a movie, I believe. The Motorcycle Mouse.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember the movie, but I do remember the book, and I read a lot of those motorcycle books.
Did you ever read Amelia Bedelia books?
Oh yes.
Why wasn't that ever made into a movie? Remember the Pippi Longstocking is coming out to your town. The freckle-faced, red-haired girl, you ought to know something's up into your world.
That's great. That was great. It's so nostalgia. I love it. I love it.
I mean, if we want to talk nostalgia, we could sing. I mean, clearly I'm not playing good pinball.
No, because we're thinking about nostalgia. It's hard. It's hard to double focus. That's what you call multitasking, I believe. Double focus.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this cove. Treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's-its and what's-its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Yep. Now I'm crying.
Oh, I made her cry!
It's alright. I cried a lot.
Let me have this moment!
Oh good, we're getting songs stuck in Brian's head.
Oh, perfect.
Great.
Should I sing Lisa Loeb next?
No.
I know every word of that one.
What about the gummy bears? Do you know one?
What's the gummy bears?
Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. No, you don't know?
No. I don't know that one. Should I look it up? Should I know that one?
Yeah, I got it as a cartoon from the 80s. I'm just trying to get it out.
I used to know, like, Rainbow Bright, see the shining light. That's the one, but I was pretty young, so that's kind of all I remember from that. And then I used to know,
Okay. Brian O'Neill was like, no to Pippi Longstocking, but Little Mermaid was one.
okay, that's Gotta love me some Ariel.
Yeah.
I mean, as an adult, the message is like iffy.
You don't want to think too hard about it as an adult.
No.
As a child, you don't think very hard.
Oh, unfortunate souls. So sad. So true. This one longing to be thinner. That one wants to get the girl. And do I help them? Oh, I should make an Ursula costume. It would be so much fun to make. And such a fun character to be. Somebody turn, well no, I would say turn a Fathom into it. No, we could just turn anything into a Little Mermaid.
You know, there's this guy who's selling a stingray nearby.
I saw that stingray.
I asked him about it.
Yeah?
He wants to sell it. He already dropped the price on it.
He wants it gone. I mean, it's a solid state for under $1,000. I'd say that's
Not a terrible
It's not a terrible
price.
way to
And
go.
it's a Stern, which are like
I do love those early solid state Sterns are so fun. They're really great.
but
That's
I
why
like
I'm kind of surprised. Like, I mean, I'm glad that they did the Beatles thing, but I'm kind of surprised that Stern hasn't kind of like had like. I mean, maybe it's a money thing, I'm sure. But you know, I like the idea of like those companies that they'll have like divisions. Sorry. It's like you got the main Stern division, but they got like a section of like one-offs where they only make 100 of something that's like super like the old school Sterns that we remember, like Stern Electronics from when it was Gary's dad that was doing it before Daddy East.
that was Gary's dad that did it. Was he?
Well, it was Stern Electronics, and then like I'm pretty sure that he obviously he was CEO of Daddy East, but then he like made it Stern again, like just like to keep it in the family or something. I don't know the story. I'm sure you guys do.
Brian O'Neill, what do you mean by favorite Disney Renaissance musical? Like, what do you mean by Renaissance? Like the Disney Renaissance, was that the 90s? Or are we renaissancing now?
I mean, as a child, it was Little Mermaid and Aladdin for me.
Yeah.
Those were the two.
Top.
Those were the two.
Two movies, absolutely. Yes, those are great movies. I mean, the music in those movies are unparalleled.
I also really liked Ferngully, which is not a Disney movie.
No, it's not Disney.
But I liked it.
Exactly, with Fern.
Fuck you. That has Tim Curry in it. Anything Tim Curry does is gold.
Okay, so the Renaissance was the 90s. Okay.
Those are the two that I was just like obsessed with.
Beauty and the Beast too, yeah.
Beauty and the Beast I was okay with, but I wasn't as into Beauty and the Beast as the
And the Lion King.
I could have saved that.
Definitely the Little Mermaid was like
The Little Mermaid was the one for
the
me.
one for me too.
King Triton must be in a friendly type mood. That's like one of those movies that, oh my god! It's really glad that we're talking about this stuff because I'm really not entertaining on this pinball business.
Do you not want to play?
No, I do. I just am playing horrible.
Okay. Aladdin was also very good. I used to play a lot of the Aladdin songs on the piano.
I had the Aladdin soundtrack.
To play the
That was
piano.
like that was like one of the first tapes as a child that I had was that Aladdin soundtrack. That was good. Prince Ali, fabulous he, Alibaba. Strongest 10 regular men, definitely.
He feasted galloping hordes.
100 bad guys with swords who sent the goods to their lords. Why, Prince Ali.
One New Yorker and Alibaba.
Yeah, clearly.
Or wherever.
Man. And I like Will Smith and all, but nobody's the genie, but
Yeah.
Robin's the genie.
It's very sad to hear about his-
Robin's the genie, always.
On Location Pinball says Gary talked about it on Super Awesome Pinball, and he said that there's no way that you can even break even on the classic stripped down games because of development costs.
Oh, okay.
They would still need 85K. So they're saying that the developers cost a lot of money. Is that what they're saying? That
Well, I mean,
programmers are expensive.
But it's just so much time that goes into them. I understand.
It's still, yeah, because you don't, just because you're not designing a playfield, you still have a lot of work to do. I would think.
Yeah.
Designing the playfield is part of it.
Interesting. That's good to know. What podcast was that on Location?
Super awesome.
Super awesome. Okay.
Pinball podcast. I think that's the Christopher Franchi one. And someone else.
I can try and play pinball better.
Oh, Brian Will likes the Will Smith Aladdin more than the Hermione Beauty and the Beast. I disagree with that. I think Hermione Beauty and the Beast is better.
Isn't like there's like some. Okay, so I have not seen them.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's just say. Charlie saw the Beauty and the Beast, and he's like, don't. And then he said he was really creeped out by like the like.
It's a creepy premise.
Humans as the it just sounds really creepy to him. Like the inanimate objects that are like dancing around, and like Ewan McGregor as the candlestick was like freaked him out.
Okay.
But I guess I should see it. I should watch it before I judge it.
I like the music in that one a lot too, and I don't know.
I mean, isn't it the same music though?
Yeah. Great.
Okay.
Just watch it for the thing you like.
Okay.
And Hermione's great. She does a great job, and the dresses are really cool.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna play this one, and then you're gonna play. So that people can actually watch pinball and is not distracted, because I keep thinking about Disney stars now. This one's gonna be a good one. This is gonna be the good one.
Second place, Andy. If you want to curse a rich person, turn all their ordinary cutlery into humans. Well,
I think that would freak me out. I think so.
Well, then they
Isn't there like some sort of weird like the feather duster is a French maid, and like he has like a big crush on her or something?
there's a romance between the feather duster and the candlestick, I believe. I believe that's it.
What happened to all those people's families? Like, did they just abandon the fact that like they just?
You gotta watch the movie, girl.
Okay, all right,
You gotta watch that movie.
All right.
They explain it.
They explain it?
Kinda. Yeah.
Okay. So it was one of those classic, this movie was pretty short, and they made it a lot longer when they redid it.
I don't know. Maybe it's a little longer. It's not that much longer.
Okay.
It's not. I don't know. I did not hate it. Aladdin, I fell asleep during on the plane. I was on the plane when I watched it, so I should probably watch it again, but I fell asleep, and so I don't know.
Was it like a late flight, or was it a boring movie?
I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to know. It's usually not a late flight, but I do drink when I'm flying.
Okay, that's fair.
Because I don't want to remember that I'm flying through the air in the Middle East.
Okay.
I'm afraid of it. Okay?
Are you afraid of flying?
A little bit, but I'm afraid of things.
I get anxious. I have an anxiety thing. I don't really sleep well before I fly, and I always have that kind of nervous stomach until I'm actually on the plane. It's not the actual act of flying, it's like all the stuff before you even get there.
Yeah.
It's like getting there on time, and like, I hope there's not a line, and I gotta check everything in, and then once I'm at like the gate, I'm just like, okay, now it's time for a drink and to relax. I have all my stuff, and if I forgot something, there's nothing I can do about it now.
Yeah.
But I'm like always afraid I'm gonna like forget, like, you forgot your license at home, so you can't get on the plane.
Brian O'Neill, I've not been to be your guest at Disney. I'll have to check that out. You know about
I hit that.
This happens sometimes, okay?
Alright.
Let's not freak out. Yeah. It might be.
What?
It might be stuck. It might be stuck. Alright? It might be stuck. Perhaps go for the perhaps go for the fucking spinner.
That was pretty funny though. That sound was great. Perhaps go for the spinner.
Oh God, yeah. With anxiety and stuff, yes. With COVID, I can't imagine flying.
Oh God.
But no. So people get stress dreams. I used to get stress dreams about school when I was in school.
I actually had kind of a COVID stress dream last night, to be honest.
Oh God.
I had a dream that I went to a party at my sister's house, and people just kept showing up, and it became really crowded, and nobody was wearing a mask. And I was like, Rachel, this is really not okay. Like we can't have all these people here. Like I think we need to go home. And then like she's not like a conspiracy theory at all, but like in the dream she was just like, well, it's not real, and it's fine. Like that's not when people get sick. And I was like, oh my god, like I need to leave. I'm so scared, and like I couldn't get out without like there was just people everywhere. And I couldn't find my mask, and I was just like, oh my god, like what do I do? And like,
I've had dreams where I forget. My mask dreams are usually like I forgot my mask and I don't know what to do. Like I'm freaking out. But my stress dreams nowadays are all flying related. Like it's usually me late for a flight,
okay,
or it's always me late for a flight. But the dream is me trying to pack while late for the flight.
I hate that.
And I'm just like, did I forget everything? Like I didn't know. I have everything, and I'm like, where is everything? I'm like folding and like trying to fit it all in my. It's awful.
Or like you're trying to get there, and it's like everything, or you're just like, oh, like for some reason time is just
I mean, after I've done the packing and I'm still late for my flight, I'm still trying to get there. Sometimes I'm in the terminal and I just can't find where the gate is, and I'm like looking through all the different like signs.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
It's like airports could do something about it. They could.
Do you want to go?
Yeah. Then we can probably log
Yeah.
off. I'll play one game. And
Okay.
if it's good, cool. If it's not,
Okay, that sounds good.
whatever.
That sounds good. Whatever.
Uh-oh. Not looking good here.
Well, I should watch you play because I kind of suck some butts.
Oh, you're doing okay.
For every okay game is about 5 not okay games, but maybe that's just Harlem.
Yeah. Might be.
That first one goes down so mean. So, okay, I want to go back to that Gary Stern thing because I'm kind of curious. How did they just, in the heyday of pinball, did they just have enough people? Like, I'm just wondering how.
Well, the code was much easier back then, first of all.
Okay.
Like, there was no, like, the rules were easier. Everything was
But we're still talking about stripped down games. Like, I don't need to have an LCD, like an LED screen or anything on a new game. Just wondering.
Yeah, but also, what I hear about, I won't get into that. Never mind.
I just like. Street level games are easier to design. Okay. Street level games. Okay.
What games are
Street level games?
Oh, without, like, ramps and shit? That was a close one. I almost scissored that crap.
The only scissor has been from me.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah, second place. I actually also had a time that I was late for a flight and it was beyond my control, and I had to be that asshole that's like in the line that's just like, the flight leaves in 10 minutes, can I cut? And this one lady was like, no. And I was like, okay, and then I looked at the lady behind her and she's like, oh, go ahead. And then I just had to be behind the lady that said no to me the whole time, and I was like right up front, and then I got my stuff and I like booked it. And the only reason my flight let me on is because apparently there was like some other late something or other happening where they're like, they held the flight for another 10 minutes.
Wow.
And I got on, but it was flying out of San Francisco, and I was waiting at the 16th and Mission BART station 27 minutes before my flight was supposed to leave. I'm like, there's no fucking way that the BART's gonna get me to the airport, and then I have to take that little tram to get to the where I need to go. Then I need to check in, I need to go through security, and usually like Usually the San Francisco airport actually has like pretty spot on security, and but I was just like, there's no way, I'm never gonna make it, and I made it. Somehow I made it.
Yeah, well, good thing you kept trying then.
I was on the phone with my mom. I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, it's not the end of the world.
Nope, it isn't.
I would have given up. I know, I almost did. It was like somebody was supposed to pick me up, and I should have known, like, they were a coworker of mine, and they were just like, oh, I want to take you to the airport. Like, we didn't get a chance to, like, hang out. Like, we missed the drive. But he lived in Oakland. And, of course, the Bay Bridge was just like, not gonna happen, not getting across it. You're never moving. You live here now. Kind of traffic, which is, like, every day. So, Bart being reliable, I don't believe you. I mean, the Bart was just, I don't know how. I don't know how it worked. I don't know how I somehow got from 60th and Mission to the airport through the tram.
That's crazy.
It was bonkers. Yeah, but see, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with a street level game. I'm fine with like a TNA game, or even like, you know, remaking games that already existed, like making a Quicksilver. I'm fine with that. Probably would still be too expensive. I'm just curious, like, what kind of, like, they obviously had some sort of operation dialed in, during the heyday. Uh-oh, what's going on? Where's it stuck?
It's stuck on this thing.
Oh.
Everything's fine.
Remake Quicksilver, please. Yeah. Dragger posted Anna and then Judgy McJudge face.
What? Who's judging?
Little man Judge face.
Don't judge me.
She's doing good.
Alright.
I do realize that the way that we have the score cam, you can't see what ball we're on.
Yes.
Which we can fix the next time because,
Yeah.
okay, so fellow streamers, because there's a few of you guys in here, I saw on Deadflip's stream, he was able to take one camera and split and have two, basically like split it so that he could like move it. How do you do that? I don't know how to do that.
I think there's a masking thing again. It's like another mask.
Yeah,
Something.
but, so does that mean that they have to be, like, because like where Harlem is, it's like the score is all the way on the left and then the numbers are all the way on the right. Like, how would you add the camera again as a second source? Well, so usually OBS doesn't let you have the same camera as two different sources. Like, that's why you have to, like, a lot of times you have to unload it. Like, I want them to be at the same time on one camera. Maybe it's I don't know.
Wait.
Ooh, you get two more Papa games. Nice.
Damn.
Brian O'Neill is getting two more Papa games. What are you getting, Brian? That was a good game.
Yeah, it's a good one to end on. 900.
Well, let's see who's I keep putting my phone over here. What is wrong with me?
My phone's over there.
What's wrong with me?
We're banned up.
Gay 90s and Dirty Hair. Oh, Dirty Hair. He's a good one.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's a good one. I was looking at that list. I was looking at that list, and I was tempted because there's still a lot at Replay, and I was like, "Ooh, I could get that.
Do you wanna-
I could get that."
Do you want to raid my husband's stream?
Well, it's not pinball.
It's not pinball. Would you guys be okay with that?
What do you guys want?
It's Myst 3.
Is he playing Myst?
He's playing Myst 3 Exile, which is after Ribbon.
Oh, hey, Jimmy Jam.
Hey, Jimmy Jam. No? Pinball all night?
I mean, we could do that.
It might be funny.
It might be fun. Do you guys like Myst? We were talking about the 90s. I mean, talk about 90s.
Let's talk about 90s games.
There's a Myst. Brian's like, there's a Myst 3? I know, yeah. Yeah. Apparently people still play it. Is it on CD-ROM? Like, does he have to switch the discs?
No, there was a Kickstarter to get them, I think. He did some Kickstarter. I don't know. So no?
Andy, have you tried that before? Because usually if you have one camera source in there, it won't let you use the same camera at the same time on the same overlay. Like, so you can't have the same camera have two windows. I love this game. Got a new adopted cat. Oh, you got a new adopted cat in your profile? That's awesome. We were actually just about to raid.
Cool.
Let's see. Mystery's coming out on Switch. Ooh. Laserlos is playing Zep. I think they want to see Pinball.
Fine.
I think we should see Pinball.
We
But
can
hey,
Pinball.
what's his Twitch channel?
It's fine. We don't have to do it.
No, we'll put on Twitch. We'll tell everybody what his channel
No.
is. Okay.
It's Remotely Friends.
Remotely
You guys
Friends.
want to watch Mist?
Remotely
3.
Friends. Missed 3. Well, let's go to Laserlos because he is playing Led Zeppelin, and he's.
That's cool.
I was watching him play it, and I think he's having a crunchy munchy break right now.
Oh,
so perfect timing to pop on into
I don't want a
Laser.
crunchy munchy break.
Wait, oh, it's underscore. Underscore. Whoops. Well, hey guys, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We had a great time tonight. I'm not sure what we're gonna play
We
on
did.
Sunday. We'll chat about it, but
Maybe some attack?
Laser's breaking the EULA. He always breaks the EULA. He doesn't give a fuck.
What Eula?
The username.
Oh.
He's
The Stern Eula.
yeah, the Stern EULA. He might have gotten permission. Who knows? Maybe he emailed them.
Maybe he did.
I also heard that they revoked that part of it for now.
Ooh.
Like, they're like,
Oh, really?
but Stern was like, ooh, they got too much heat and they didn't have enough to
Well,
explain.
probably they got too many emails. They were like,
Probably, because like
Why
if
is
you're gonna
everyone
run
else
something
there?
like that, you gotta have somebody to like field that shit, have
Yeah.
a process. You know, there's a lot of us that stream Stern, so. But we're gonna pop over to Laser Lows. Thanks, guys. We'll be back on Sunday. If you haven't voted for the Twitbies, we're in there, so we would appreciate it. And we're gonna raid right now in 5, 4. Yeah, we're doing it. I was gonna count down, and then I decided not to count down.
love that.
We're still on, but I'm just
that.
waiting for it to connect, and then they might still be able to see us.